Welcome to our fascinating video series on the triad of wellness, genes, digestion, and inflammation. Wellness, a term we often hear, but what does it truly mean? Wellness is not just the absence of disease, it's a dynamic process of change and growth, a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. It's about living a life full of vitality, purpose, and personal growth. And what contributes to wellness? There are multiple factors, but today, we will explore three key aspects: genes, digestion, and inflammation. These three aspects form the triad of wellness, each playing a crucial role in shaping our health. Genes, the blueprint of life, influencing our traits and predisposition to diseases. Digestion, the process that fuels our body and mind. And inflammation, a double-edged sword that can protect or harm us depending on its regulation. Together, these aspects shape our well-being and influence how we feel, think, and interact with the world. So let's dive deeper into each of these aspects and understand how they contribute to our overall wellness. Stay tuned as we begin our journey with the intricate world of genes. Have you ever wondered why you are the way you are? The answer lies in your genes. Genes, these tiny segments of DNA, are like the conductors of your biological orchestra. They hold the blueprint that determines everything from your eye color to your predisposition to certain health conditions. But here's the fascinating part. Genes are not a fixed destiny. They are dynamic, interactive, and influenced by various factors. Let's take a look at how food, movement, environment, and mindset can impact your genetic expression. When it comes to food, it's not just about calories, it's about information. Every bite you take sends signals to your genes, modulating their activity. Nutrient-rich foods can switch on genes that protect against diseases, while junk food can trigger genes associated with inflammation and chronic illness. Moving on to movement. Regular physical activity can actually change the way your genes work, improving health outcomes. It can activate genes involved in muscle growth and metabolism, while suppressing those that promote inflammation and disease. Your environment, too, plays a significant role. Exposure to toxins, pollution, and even excessive noise can negatively impact your genes. On the flip side, a clean, serene environment can promote positive gene expression. And finally, mindset. Your thoughts and emotions can influence your genes. Chronic stress can switch on genes that increase inflammation and disease risk, while a positive mindset, meditation, and stress management can promote gene activity associated with health and longevity. So, you see, genes are not merely static blueprints. They interact with your lifestyle and environment, dynamically adjusting their activity. And this is where the power lies. You have the ability to influence your genetic expression, to nudge it in a direction that supports health and well-being. So, you see, your genes are not your destiny. You have a say in how they express themselves. What if I told you that your body is like a well-orchestrated symphony, a symphony where digestion plays the lead? Now let's delve into this symphony, where every note and rhythm signifies a crucial process. A symphony that is divided into 4 movements, each representing a different type of digestion: mechanical, chemical, structural, and microbial. Let's start with the first movement, mechanical digestion. This is where the symphony kicks off. It's the physical breakdown of food into smaller pieces. Imagine the strings of a violin being plucked, each pluck representing the act of chewing, the grinding of teeth, breaking down food into manageable bites. It's the initial step, setting the pace for the rest of the symphony. The second movement, chemical digestion, is where the brass section comes in. It's the grand process of enzymes and digestive juices breaking down food into molecules. Like a trumpet's powerful blast, acids in the stomach work to dissolve food, turning it into a substance your body can use. Now, we move on to the third movement, structural digestion. This is the woodwind section of our orchestra, the transformation of nutrients into cells and tissues. Just as the flute's soft tones bring harmony to the symphony, structural digestion harmonizes the body by providing the building blocks for growth and repair. Finally, we reach the fourth movement, microbial digestion. Think of this as the percussion section, the beat that keeps the rhythm of our body's symphony. This involves the billions of bacteria living in our gut, fermenting undigested food and producing essential vitamins. Like the steady beat of a drum, microbial digestion provides a constant, vital rhythm to our health. Each type of digestion, like the sections of an orchestra, works in harmony to create a beautiful symphony of health. They each play a crucial role, and without one, the symphony would be incomplete. Mechanical digestion sets the rhythm, chemical digestion adds the melody, structural digestion brings harmony, and microbial digestion keeps the beat. But what happens when one section of the orchestra is out of tune? When our digestion is not functioning optimally, it can lead to numerous health issues. It can result in nutrient deficiencies, weight gain, and even mental health issues like anxiety and depression. That's why it's so important to keep our digestive symphony in tune. By eating a balanced diet, getting regular exercise, and taking care of our mental health, we can ensure that each section of our digestive orchestra is playing its part perfectly. In essence, good digestion is the foundation of good health. So, let's keep our digestive symphony playing beautifully and enjoy the music of a healthy life. A silent threat is lurking in our bodies, one that can cause havoc if left unchecked. This threat is inflammation. Inflammation, in its essence, is not inherently bad. In fact, it's a crucial part of our body's defense mechanism. When we get injured or when harmful bacteria invade our system, our body responds by triggering an inflammatory response. It's like our body's personal alarm system, alerting our immune cells to come and fix the problem. However, like any good thing, too much of it can be detrimental. When inflammation is chronic or long-term, it can lead to various health issues, such as heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Chronic inflammation is like a fire that never goes out, constantly causing damage to our body's cells and tissues. So, how does one know if they have chronic inflammation? It's a tricky question because chronic inflammation often doesn't have visible symptoms. It's a silent threat, one that operates under the radar. However, some common signs can include chronic fatigue, constant low energy, regular digestive issues, and frequent infections. Now that we've understood what inflammation is and how it can affect our bodies, let's move on to the more important question. How can we reduce inflammation? The answer, you'll be glad to know, is within our reach. One of the most effective ways to combat inflammation is through a balanced diet. Incorporating anti-inflammatory foods like leafy green vegetables, fatty fish, berries, and olive oil can help reduce inflammation. These foods are rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that can help combat the damaging effects of chronic inflammation. Regular exercise is another powerful tool in our arsenal against inflammation. It helps reduce inflammation by promoting better blood circulation and reducing fat tissue, which is known to produce inflammation-inducing chemicals. Even simple activities like brisk walking or cycling can make a significant difference. Lastly, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is key. This includes adequate sleep, stress management, and avoiding harmful habits like smoking and excessive alcohol consumption. To wrap it up, inflammation is a natural response of our body to protect us. However, when it becomes chronic, it can lead to serious health problems. But don't worry, we are not helpless. A balanced diet, regular exercise, and a healthy lifestyle can help us keep inflammation in check. And remember, just like a fire needs fuel to keep burning, inflammation needs an unhealthy lifestyle to thrive. Starve it of that fuel, and you'll be well on your way to a healthier, inflammation-free life. Remember, inflammation might be a silent threat, but you have the power to keep it in check. To sum it up, wellness is not just about feeling good, it's about understanding and respecting the intricate systems that make us who we are. We've embarked on a fascinating journey today, delving deep into the three cornerstones of wellness: genes, digestion, and inflammation. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discovered. Our genes, the fundamental blueprints of our bodies, are far from static. They interact with everything around us, from the food we eat to the thoughts we think. We've learned that our genes are influenced by our environment, our movement, and our mindset. This understanding empowers us to take charge of our health at the most fundamental level. Next, we explore the complex orchestra that is our digestive system. It's not just about breaking down the food we eat, it's about a symphony of mechanical, chemical, structural, and microbial processes working in harmony. Nurturing this process can have profound effects on our overall health and well-being. And finally, we tackled the often misunderstood concept of inflammation. We learned that inflammation is not just a symptom, it's a vital part of our body's defense mechanism. But like a fire left uncontrolled, chronic inflammation can wreak havoc on our health. We discussed ways to manage and reduce inflammation, ensuring it serves its purpose without causing undue harm. As we've seen today, the body is an intricate, interconnected system. Understanding how these elements, genes, digestion, and inflammation, interact is key to maintaining optimal wellness. It's not just about eating well or exercising regularly. It's about understanding our own unique bodies and respecting the delicate balances that keep us healthy. So, as we wrap up, remember that wellness is a journey, not a destination. With each video, we'll delve deeper into the fascinating world of health and wellness, uncovering new insights and tools to help you become the best possible version of yourself. As we journey further into the world of health and wellness in future videos, remember, your body is an incredible machine and you are its master mechanic. Until next time, stay healthy and stay curious.